Hello YouTube, this is Undes93. I'm putting up two videos today because I want to. Mainly, it's due to my other two series I'm having going, my Fire Red Nuzlocke and my Kata Shoujo walkthrough. I'm wondering, people who watch this, if you comment with YouTube's really horrible comment system, if you can get comments through. I hope you do, because YouTube, like how everybody else is saying, fix your shit. I know you're trying to push Google Plus on us, but really, Google Plus don't need to be pushed onto us unless we want Google Plus. And in my opinion, there are better things. Unless you fix it all and just have like regular what gets YouTube, just stop changing shit because you keep making stuff worse. Also, I have Pokemon XY because Pokemon X and Y is awesome. Also, I picked up, what game was it? Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, this is reversed because it's on a camera. But yeah, I tried playing this for a bit. It's a pretty okay game. Kind of don't know what the heck I'm doing on it. Mainly, I'm guessing. Well, since the only other game I played like this is like World of Warcraft, and that's mainly you kind of know what the heck you're doing in that. In this, you're kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. You just slash monsters, kill them. Which there's only like a couple monsters I actually killed in this game. Like these like weird looking Stegosaurus looking monsters, which they're easy. You just see like slash them, someone just like run the hell away. Then you have like these weird Velociraptor looking. Well, actually three things. You have like these small, the frill looking things. Yeah, essentially those, but like skinnier. Those I've been able to kill. Then you have like Velociraptor looking things. Then you have like this giant bear thing that always pops out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm like, run the hell away. Because this thing's gonna kill me. Because it's a fucking armored lizard bear thing. Because it actually looked kind of awesome too. If only I could tame animals in that game. Which I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. But if you can, that thing would be my fucking pet. Because that thing looked awesome. Well, most of these things look awesome in this game. Sorry, I'm just kind of ranting for a bit because, yeah. So, yeah. Pokemon Y. So, also, if you wish to, I might also start uploading some of my battles if you want to battle me on Pokemon Y. Because I have some Pokemon I actually watched a test and I like to battle with Pokemon. So, yeah. Also, if you have any tips for this game, because I kind of know jack of all what I'm doing in this game, please put in the comments because, yeah, I might review these games, which, well, I'm going to review this after I play it more, because I kind of know I don't know what I'm doing in this game. It's kind of like you're throwing, like, sticks at a fire hoping for it to burn, and I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. This, in my opinion, is probably the best Pokemon game ever. Mainly because Nintendo made sure, well, Game Freak and Nintendo pretty much made sure we're making sure this generation is the best thing ever. Kind of like Generation 5. Generation 5 is okay, but Generation 5 wasn't as great as my favorite generation, which is Generation 4, because essentially, I'll probably go into that later, because I'll be glad to talk about a whole bunch about Generation 4, because that's pretty much my favorite generation. And probably talk about my least favorite generation, which is Generation 3. And you Generation 3 haters are going to be like, or lovers are like, oh my god, he hates Generation 3. Well, you know what? I don't like Generation 3, because, my opinion, well, I'll go into it later, because, yeah. So, yeah, there's that. Also, I almost, well, what else? Well, there is that. If you wish to battle me, just comment, or Skype me or some. and I'll be glad to get to you, and I'll probably upload those battles on here. I don't have a capture card, which I'm guessing is how people get like these HD quality videos, so I'll probably just be video recording it, kind of like how my old battles were. So that won't be as bad because I've taken some pictures of like my Pokemon on Pokemon Me, and it doesn't look that bad, so it won't be as super bad quality. So it will be like bad quality compared to like my Katawa Shoujo review or not review, but walkthrough kind of, and my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke, which I can't wait to actually get back to because all the Pokemon are awesome. I actually would love to do a Nuzlocke or like a Nuzlocke or something like on this, but I'll probably have to buy like Pokemon X because I don't want to get rid of all the Pokemon here because I don't want to get rid of them because all my Pokemon here are awesome. Right now I have trained up I think 9 Pokemon. No, not 9. 11 Pokemon, which are 12 if you count my legendary. But doesn't really count because legendaries are the top tier, and no one cares about the top tier because there's only like 3 legendaries in that. Well, 4 legendaries to count both sides of the legendaries in that tier. So, which would be my Butterfree, which is named Foria, mainly reference to its genus because it. Mainly with all my Pokemon, I made sure they have like a reference to something, and that was cool. I liked how it kind of made a name, and kind of reminded me of also of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's some like weird villain named Euphoria, but I liked the Euphoria relating to the butterfly thing better. Then I have my Roserade, which is named Kurama. If you get that reference, you're awesome, because that's my favorite shonen anime. Because most other shonen anime, in my opinion, completely suck. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate mail from people who like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Well, DBZ's okay. It just gets really repetitive. But, yeah. Well, Naruto was in my opinion. Mainly just because I only watched 3 arcs, and 2 arcs in that whole thing, which is the tuning exams, because it was nothing but frickin' action. And the rest of Sasuke arc, because it's pretty much nothing but action. Everything else done is like exposition, 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 new character, next episode, new character, exposition, blah, 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 blah. Nothing happens. It's kind of how the rest of the arcs go. There's like some fights near the end of them, but really jack of all happens. Yeah, this is kind of me just like talking. I have my only legendary I have trained is my Yveltal named Hel, after the Nordic goddess of death, Hel, which makes sense because the only thing I do wonder with the difference between Pokemon Y and Pokemon X's storyline is I don't know how the stories are different because I haven't played through Pokemon X, but essentially, spoiler alert, essentially the main villain, Lysander, he's kind of completely nuts, kind of super nuts. Like if you take every other villain from the Pokemon universe, and like they'll look at him like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you crazy? You want to kill you want to kill everything on Earth? Or Poke-Earth? Or whatever? You want to kill everything?" Yeah, essentially the Lysander wants to kill everybody. Because he essentially believes, we fucked up. That's essentially how you're going to put it. Essentially, he believes we fucked up. Yeah. So, he essentially says, fucked up, kill everybody. Which I think this legendary makes more sense with his plans, because essentially what I hear is they're used to the Pokemon of life, unless he's able to like turn life energy into death energy, which makes more sense with this one, because this is death itself, essentially, because essentially when this thing dies, it essentially says, F everybody, I'm killing everybody when I die, which could be awesome as ability. Instead of having Dark Aura be like, essentially instant Destiny bond. That would be badass, Nintendo. That would be an awesome idea. That would be an awesome idea. Instant Destiny bond. Essentially say, guess what? Kill me. I kill you too. Because Yveltal's fucking awesome. And sorry for all the cursing, but Yveltal's awesome. Because he's a giant bird. Well, he also have a deer, but deer's not as awesome as... Well, Z Legend, in my opinion, is a lot awesome because he's a freaking dragon. And I like dragons because dragons are awesome. And I kind of can't wait, but I think it's probably going to get some alternate form. Either that or they're going to do with what Kyurem and Kyurem did, maybe like fuses, which would be awesome if he fused with this thing, because you would get these like weird awesome wings, but probably have like Zygarde's like design on them, which would look awesome. And then you would probably have, if it fused with Xerneas, get like giant antlers. It would look stupid. Cause yeah, it would look stupid. So yeah, Lysander's plan makes more sense with Yveltal, in my opinion, because I still have to play through X if I ever get the game, which I'll probably just do a Nuzlocke through, because I already own the other game, and I already even like leveling at Pokemon Eevee Training, so that's kind of what's going on there. So yeah, Lysander's plan makes more sense in this game, in my opinion, because Pokemon Death, planning to kill everybody, makes sense. Also, is there any story in this from if any of my people who comment, which aren't many people, is there any story in this? Because I'm actually wondering, because I like playing games for their story. Like I'll probably do a review on the Hyperdimension Neptunia series, because I finally own all three of them, and it took a while because GameStop's like, well, they have the third one, which is Victory, which I played through like halfway, maybe halfway, I don't know, which is pretty fun. Then I bought MK2, which I haven't played yet because I was playing through Victory, and now I finally have the original one, which I want to play through and then do a review on it, because I also want to do a review on this anime, because I've only seen like the first 3 episodes, which I enjoyed. There's a lot of fan service, but what anime doesn't have fan service these days? Especially if they have chicks like what they have in Hyperdimension Neptunia, which essentially the game is essentially making fun of video games. Essentially, I think if I watched the anime long enough, they would probably start making fun of anime, kind of what they do in Lucky Star, except for not the super moeiness, which I enjoy moeiness, because that's what all the key stuff ever is. It's moeiness, which I'm going to review Little Busters after season 2 is over, because season 2 is looking up pretty well. I mean, mainly this is just going to be like a vlog, kind of, me just talking. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Yeah, this is mainly just me talking. What other games have I tried playing again? Whoops. Oh yeah, there's that game. All I have to say is, if you try doing a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Black 2, and you don't catch a Riolu, or you don't grind, Sharon's gonna knock you into the ground faster than you can say anything. Cause I've done a Nuzlocke on, like, by myself by playing Pokemon Black 2. Sharon kind of knocks you into the ground, and the only time I ever got past him was actually the time when I caught a shiny Lillipup, which was awesome, because it was actually like the first thing I actually bumped to, which was the best thing ever. And I actually got past him, and the only time I actually got like stopped was by what was her name, Elsa, mainly because of her freaking volt switching everything. Because I caught like a Sandile Sandile. It died, and then I caught another one and evolved to a Krokorok, and then it died before I even got to the gym. I was like, wow, I'm completely boned, because the only thing I had to fight any of her Pokemon was a Boldore, and that thing got demolished by her Zebstrika, and then the rest of her team just kept Volt switching in and out. Well, after I killed her Flappy, but yeah, the rest of her team just kept like Volt switching in and out. Which, in my opinion, any time there is a electric gym leader, essentially they are the toughest person ever, unless there's some way you can get over them. Like in the first gen, I kind of agree that it's kind of easy. Like if you look at my Nuzlocke, which I'm not like the best player ever, I think I've only lost like 2 or 3 Pokemon, I think, and I'm at the 5th gym. Yeah, I'm at the 5th gym, and I've only lost that many Pokemon, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, in this game, in the newer versions, in the newer regions, essentially you either have to choose like the right starter, or if you're in black, essentially Lenore has to kill one of your Pokemon first, because her freaking Watchdog essentially says, I'm going to kill something with Retaliate, unless you have something that does Protect, which is having another either Watchdog or a Pet Rat, which also there's a very big level jump in black and white. Because I always remember, like, I get to her gym, and it's like, her like, lackeys have, like, 14, 15, and you get to hers, like, 18, 20. It's like, you know, there was just a giant jump. When did we jump to go? Because, yeah, and then you usually just wipe through your team, and you're like, well, I'm about. I guess I'm about. Whoops. Yeah, this is my old DS, which I still want to play games on it. The main reason I didn't get like a DSi, other than it just being a giant gimmick in my opinion, I bought that. I mainly bought this. I bought this and Pokemon X and Y the same day, mainly as like a birthday present, because best birthday present ever. Mainly because, yeah, because I remember seeing on the DSi, or the DSi and like everything after this, they didn't have this port, which is where you can play older games. Yeah, because the only other system I have is my SP, I think. No, I had Advance, which doesn't have the backlight, so essentially it's kind of like playing really back in the day. I was like, yeah, man, I remember those days. But man, Pokemon is completely different now. So yeah, I remember playing this game too. This game is really weird. I'm surprised. Yeah, I like dropping stuff. But yeah, this is a Spectropes, which is it's essentially kind of reimagined Pokemon, but in space. It's kind of like that. Essentially Pokemon in space, if you took all fossil Pokemon and made them into essentially the focus of everything, because everything in this is freaking fossils. So yeah, essentially, yeah, I might review this, but every so now I kind of get bored of it and start a new thing, and it just gets really, really, really boring after a while, which I'm kind of guessing why Disney's decided just to drop it, because people kind of just dropped off the earth, that they're kind of knowing it's like a Pokemon, Digimon knockoff. So, yeah. That's kind of it. I'm just kind of been rambling. So, also, when either one of these 3 series, in manga form get finished, I will do a review on them, which is Rosario Vampire, Oh My Goddess, or Sakurai, which out of all of them right now, looks like Sakurai is probably going to come to an end first, which is sad because Sakurai is like the earliest, I think. And Oh My Goddess, in my opinion, needs to end with Belzani and Keiichi getting married sometime soon, or the people who have been following this thing for the last like 20 so years and we're like, what the heck? Why aren't they together still? Or why aren't they like together happily forever? Which it kind of looks like the plotline's going there, but the they only get printed like once a month, and kind of disappointed to me. And then Rosario Vampire, essentially everybody's fighting Alucard, which is essentially the most awesome character. If you took, like, imagine if you took an alien from alien movies, made him about 50 feet tall, and then he's Dracula, Alucard, same thing, and essentially he wants to destroy the whole world. Excuse my language, but yeah, essentially he wants to destroy the world because he wants to. That is how awesome Alucard is. He's a pretty good villain in the series. I've been also rereading through the first season of it, of its manga, which isn't that bad. It's a lot better than the anime, in my opinion, which I'll eventually review the anime. Mainly the anime. I do like how the anime and the manga kind of yeah, I get distracted really easy. They essentially like split off into like two parts. You have the manga, which gets like super dark and mainly it's all action, and then you have the anime, which is all like harem romance. Well, not really romance, but comedy, which I do love that. Like they made themselves completely different, which is cool. Also, Sakurai Season 3 needs to come out sometime because either that or I hope they do that when Sakurai gets finished, because also they need to fix plot thread because Yuzume wasn't supposed to die in Season 2, which I'll do that when I review Sakurai, which is probably going to be a long as hell video because I like Sakurai. Sakurai's awesome, even though it has crap tons of fan service, but I have a character that's named after fan service, which he's probably going to review it because I'm having him review it. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and this is mainly wishes a vlog, kind of. So, thank you all for watching.